Welcome my dear student. Now we are going to solve the remaining problems in the exercise 6.3. Okay. So I think already we completed up to 6th one. Now the 7th one is find the equation of two straight lines which are parallel to the line 12x plus 5y plus 2 equal to 0. Okay. And at a unit distance from the point 1 comma minus 1, our aim is to find out two straight line. Okay, so given that with the use of the required line parallel to this straight line, okay, and at a unit distance from the point 1 comma minus 1, unit distance means distance from this point and to the required line is 1, unit means 1. Okay, so now listen my dear student. So first, any line parallel to 12x plus 5y plus 2 equal to 0 is, they differ only by constant term, 12x plus 5y plus k equal to 0. Okay, so listen, distance from this point to the straight line is given as 1, unit means 1. So look at here, already we know the distance formula. If x1 comma y1 is a point and ax1 plus by1 plus c equal to 0 is a straight line, then the distance is modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. Here use this one and this point. Okay, so we are getting what is that? 12. What is that? 12 into what is that value of x1? 1. 12 into 1 plus 5 into minus 1 plus k by root of 12 square plus 5 square. Okay, 12 square plus 5 square equal to 1. It is given. Okay, so according to that formula, if you are removing the modulus means, okay, we are getting plus or minus. Okay, so now look at here, 12 minus 5, 12 minus 5 is 7. So 7 plus k by what is that? 144 plus 25, 169. The square root of 169 is 13. Okay, so or we can take it as either this side or that side. So equal to 1. So plus or minus. Okay, if we take plus 7 plus k by 13 equal to 1 or minus or 7 plus k by 13 equal to minus 1. Okay, so 7 plus k equal to 13, k equal to 13 minus 7, 6. Okay, so 7 plus k equal to minus 13 or k equal to minus 20. So either we are getting k equal to 6 or k equal to minus 20. So put it here. Therefore, the required two straight lines are, okay, 12x plus 5y plus 6 equal to 0 and 12x plus 5y minus 20 equal to 0. They are the required two straight lines. Question number 8 in the exercise 6.3. The question is, it is similar to the previous problem. In the previous problem, it is given as parallel. Here perpendicular, that is the only difference. So the given straight line is 3x plus 4y minus 6 equal to 0. So any line which is perpendicular to 3x plus 4y minus 6 equal to 0 is, change the bx, ax plus by plus c equal to 0 means bx minus ay. So 4x minus 3y plus some other constant equal to 0. Okay, and also given that the required straight line is 4 units from the point 2 comma 1. It is 4 units from the point 2 comma 1. Okay, so take that also. Already use the same formula. Okay, so given one is 4 units from 2 comma 1. So which implies as like the same one we are getting plus or minus, use it here, 4 into 2 minus 3 into 1 plus k by root of 4 square plus 3 square 16 plus 9 equal to 4. Okay, 4 or plus or minus, so what is that? 8 minus 3, 5 plus k by root 25, root of 25 is 5 equal to 4. So either we are getting 5 plus k by 5 equal to 4 or 5 plus k by 5 equal to minus 4. Okay, so 5 plus k equal to 20, k equal to 15. Okay, so 5 plus k equal to minus 20, k equal to minus 25. We are getting two values for k, either plus 15 or minus 25. Therefore, the required lines are what is that? 4x minus 3y plus 15 equal to 0 and 4x minus 3y minus 25 equal to 0. Question number 9 in the exercise 6.3. The question is, find the equation of the straight line which is parallel to the line 2x plus 3y equal to 10 and which is such that the sum of its intercepts and the axis is 15. Suppose if we consider x by a plus y by b equal to 1 is the intercept form, given that a plus b equal to 15. Okay, so it is initially given, and as usual any line parallel to 2x plus 4y equal to 10 is 2x plus 4y plus some other constant equal to 0. Parallel lines differ only by constant terms. Okay, so 2x plus 4y equal to minus k, write it in the intercept form. Okay, so 2x by minus k plus 4y by minus k equal to 1. Move this one to the denominator, x by minus k by 2 plus y by minus k by 3 equal to 1. We are just rewriting the equation into the intercept form. Okay, because initially given that the sum of the intercept is 15. So given that sum of the intercepts is 15, which implies it is A and it is B. So find out the sum of the two. Minus k by 2 minus k by 3 equal to 15. Okay, so if you want to take the LCM and simplify, so here what is that? Multiply by 3 and multiply. So minus 3k minus 2k by 6 equal to 15. Okay, so minus 5k equal to 5k by 6 equal to 15. You can cancel by, so k equal to minus 18. Minus k equal to 18 and k equal to minus 18. Therefore, the required straight line is, what is that? 2x plus 4y minus 18 equal to 0. So question number 10 in the exercise 6.3, the question is, find the length of the perpendicular and the coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular from the point minus 10 comma minus 2 to the line x plus y minus 2 equal to 0. My dear student, for example, if we draw the straight line, for example, we need to just identify what is the x-intercept and y-intercept. If you put x equal to 0, y equal to 2, maybe 1, 2, okay. If you put y equal to 0, we are getting x equal to 2, okay. So this is the given line, okay. So minus 10 comma minus 2, maybe here. So minus 10 comma minus 2. So this is the point, maybe the point. assume minus 10 comma minus 2. So it is perpendicular. Okay, so the line, given that the line passing through the point minus 10 comma minus 2 is perpendicular to the given straight line x plus y minus 2 equal to 0. Our aim is to find out this foot of the perpendicular, this point and the perpendicular, the distance, okay, distance from this point to that straight line. Okay, so that is our aim. The perpendicular distance, we can just apply the formula. If you consider this one as ax plus by plus c equal to 0 and it is x1 comma y1, and then the perpendicular distance we can find out directly. Okay, so the perpendicular distance from the point minus 10 comma minus 2 to the line x plus y minus 2 equal to 0 is, so I think we know the formula, modulus of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. Okay, so remember this is equal to, so use that one. What is that? Modulus of, put minus 10 minus 2 by root of 10 square. What is that? Sorry, a is 1, b is 1, so 1 square plus 1 square 1. So what we are getting, minus 14, but modulus, so 14 by root 2, 14 can be written as 7 into 2, so if we cancel by root 2, it can be written as 7 root 2. So the perpendicular distance, or the first question answer is 7 into root 2 units. Okay, the second question, our aim is to find out the foot of the perpendicular. So I think it is the meeting point of this straight line and the required straight line. Okay, so we can find out easily. Any line perpendicular to x plus y minus 2 equal to 0 is x minus y plus k equal to 0. Okay, it passes through obviously minus 10 comma minus 2. So put x equal to minus 10 and y equal to minus 2, minus or minus plus 2 equal to 0. So minus 8 plus k equal to 0. So k equal to 8. Therefore the line is x minus y plus 8 equal to 0. So this is the first one. Take it as equation 1 and equation 2. If we solve equation 1 and 2, we get the foot of the perpendicular. Okay, so 1 plus 2 implies sum of the two, x plus x, 2x, y minus y cancel. Okay, here minus 2 plus 8. Okay, what we are getting? Minus 2, so plus 6 equal to 0, 2x equal to minus 6, x equal to minus 3. Put it in equation 1. So 1 implies minus 3 plus y minus 2 equal to 0. So y equal to 5. Okay, so minus 3 comma 5. What is asked in the question? The coordinates of the foot of the perpendicular. The coordinates of foot of the perpendicular is minus 3 comma 5. So that is the answer for the second question. Question number 11 in the exercise 6.3. The question is, if small p1 and p2 are the length of the perpendiculars from the origin to the straight lines, the first one x secant theta, okay, plus y cosecant theta is equal to 2a, okay, and the second straight line x cos theta minus y sin theta equal to a into cos 2 theta, a into cos 2 theta. Prove that P1 square plus P2 square equal to, what is that, A square. Okay. So listen my dear student, first recall the formula. The perpendicular distance between the origin and the straight line AX plus BY plus C equal to 0 is C by root of A square plus B square, or if you are leaving the modulus means we are going to put plus or minus. Okay. Better we can put modulus. Okay. So modulus of C by root of A square plus B square. So here we have to rewrite this first one. So change the side, it becomes minus 2A equal to 0, and here also minus A cos theta equal to 0. So write it in the form of AX plus BY plus C equal to 0. Okay. So first P1 equal to, okay, or the perpendicular distance from origin to x secant theta plus y cosecant theta minus 2A equal to 0 is P1 equal to modulus of, so minus 2A by, what is that? It is A small a and it is small b. So root of secant square theta plus cosecant square theta. Okay. So secant square can be written as, okay, 1 by sin cos square, it is can be written 1 by sin square modulus. So 2A by, we can leave this modulus because minus sign. So by root of 1 by cos square plus 1 by sin square. We take LCM, we are getting sin square plus cos square is 1. Anyway you can write it, sin square plus cos square by sin square theta cos square theta. Okay. So it becomes 1, numerator becomes, it becomes 1. So 1 by, so 2A by root of 1 by sin square theta into cos square theta. So it becomes, if we take square root, 2A by 1 by sin theta cos theta, it goes to the numerator. So 2A sin theta cos theta. Okay. If you want you can write this as A into 2 sin theta cos theta can be written as sin 2 theta. Okay. Similarly you can write P2 equal to, that means the perpendicular distance from the origin to the second straight line. If you want you can write the sentence is equal to modulus of minus A cos 2 theta by root of, what is that, cos square theta minus sin square theta the whole square plus sin square theta. It becomes 1. So it becomes A cos 2 theta. B2 equal to, we are getting A cos 2 theta. So P already we are having P1 equal to A sin 2 theta. So P1 square plus P2 square means we can take A square sin square 2 theta plus A square cos square 2 theta. So take A square outside, sin square 2 theta plus cos square 2 theta. Okay. So what is that? It becomes 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta becomes 1. So it is equal to A square. So P1 square plus P2 square equal to A square. That is our aim. Before solving the question number 12 in the exercise 6.3, just recall the formula. The distance between the parallel lines. Parallel lines means they differ only by constant term. So AX plus BY plus C1 equal to 0 is the first line, and AX plus BY plus C2 equal to 0 means they differ only by constant term. Then they are parallel lines. Then the distance formula is modulus of C1 minus C2 by root of A square plus B square. Okay. So here the question is, find the distance between the parallel lines. The first subdivision is the given parallel lines are, so first one 12x plus 5y equal to 7, we can write this as 12x plus 5y minus 7 equal to 0 and 12x plus 5y plus 7 equal to 0. Okay, just to compare with the formula, in the place of C1 we have minus 7 and the place of C2 we have plus 7. Okay, so then the distance equal to modulus of, use that formula, minus 7 by root of 12 square plus 5 square. So 7 plus 7, 14, minus 14, but modulus, we can write this as 14 by, so what is that? Root of 169, 12 square plus 5 square, 144 plus 25, root of 169, so that is 13. So 13 by 14 by 13 units, 14 by 13. So second subdivision the same, but the lines are different. The given parallel lines are, so the first equation is 3x minus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. So the second line is 6x minus 8y minus 15 equal to 0. They may look like different. Okay, so first we have to make this as simple. Either you can multiply the first equation by 2 or second equation, divide second equation by 2. Okay, so 1, 2 implies divide by 2, we are getting 3x minus 4y minus 15 by 2 equal to 0. So take it as C1 and this is C2. Okay, now the distance equal to modulus of 5 minus of minus plus 15 by 2 whole divided by root of 3 square plus 4 square, minus 4 the whole square, it becomes plus 4 square. In the numerator take LCM. So 2 into 5, 10, 10 plus 15, 25, 25 by 2 into, so what is that, 9 plus 16, 25. So root of 25 is 5. Okay, so we can cancel. So 5 by 2, 5 by 2 units. Question number 13 in the exercise 6.3. The question is, find the family of straight lines. First subdivision perpendicular, second one parallel to the line 3x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. So first time write down the given equation 3x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. So the first subdivision, already we know that any line perpendicular to 3x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0 is, okay, so if ax plus by plus c equal to 0 means bx minus ay. So a 4x minus 3y plus some other constant equal to 0. Here they are asking family of straight lines. Okay, so the family of straight line means family of straight lines means 4x minus 3y plus k equal to the same thing, but we have to put k belongs to real number. If we keep on changing the value of r, we can get different straight lines which is perpendicular to the given line. Are you clear? Very simple one. Second one, any line parallel to 3x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0 means, okay, what is that? They differ only by constant term 3x plus 4y plus some other constant equal to 0. So family of straight lines according to this condition means 3x plus 4y plus k equal to 0. Again k belongs to real number. If we keep on changing the value of r, if we put different real numbers, we can get different answers. For example, if you want to avoid the confusion means here you can put k1, Here you can put K2. Okay. Otherwise no problem. In both the place if you want you can put K, no problem.